Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another weekly update. It's been 2 weeks? 2 weeks? It's been 1 week since you looked at me. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but I like that song. Yeah. This is short, hopefully, because I don't actually have energy. So last week, at the beginning of last week, a week ago, I was finishing up my third round of chemotherapy. It was really bad. It was definitely the roughest of the. I've only had 3 sessions, but that's still a lot. Currently, from the effects of that, even though it's about a week later, I can hardly stand up. Standing up to either move to another room, to go to the bathroom, whatever. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I only have about enough strength to stand for 10 seconds at a time, and it takes me like an hour to get my heart to stop, pumping so furiously after I sit down. It's awful. Because I haven't really been eating much, and I wasn't able to eat while I was getting the chemo. So like a week of that, I lost something like 16 pounds, so that's not helping. I weighed myself today. I'm 220 pounds now, so I'm 100 kilos. I think that's yeah. Before last week I was 109 kilos, so it's quite a difference. Yeah, so the next round of chemo is the 29th. Is July 29th, so I have 2 weeks to try to recover as much as I can. I had really hoped that this past week was going to be a bit easier, but I'm able to drink again, so that's something. But I haven't regained any of my energy, so don't expect any videos this week in the slightest. This is actually within the time frame of the past 2 chemos. This is probably going to be the week where I get a fever at some point and have to go back to the hospital for a few days. So definitely no videos. They say it's a 50-50 chance of getting a fever once your blood counts drop to 0. Not blood, but white blood cells. So, I got it the past 2 times though, so best 2 out of 3? No, best 1 out of 3. But yeah, this has been a tough week. Normally, as my counts are dropping and, I feel tired, but I can still eat, I can still keep up my energy and stuff. But, this past round just knocked the stuffing out of me. I can't think too well. It's just, in the 1 week, from like the 22nd to the 29th, like, which is my I'm good week, or should be my I'm good week. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to uh, regain even half the weight I lost. Like right now, my stomach doesn't accept anything more than like a tiny bit of food. And it's just like it's bad. In good news, before the chemo, I had apheresis, which is like a stem cell harvest, where they you can see there's a dot over there. They stuck an IV in my neck for a few days, and cycled all my blood through this washing machine pretty much, and took out stem cells for later use. So they were able to get a lot. Like they were able to get something like 5 times the amount of a dose that they would give a person. So if anything goes wrong with the first dose, I have a lot more. So once all my bone marrow is gone, or dead, they have something to put in to regrow it. So yeah, that's about it on that. Sorry to depress people. I'm not gonna lie and say that this hasn't been hard. I'm, living day by day though. That's the thing. I don't look 2 weeks in the future. I don't look a week in the future. I don't look at tomorrow. Every day is a month. It feels like a month. But, you get through every second, you get through every minute, and you get to look back on it and say, well, I've done everything so far, may as well keep going. But it's my philosophy through this: live in the present. Don't just sit there waiting for the future or dwell in the past on this. I honestly don't even remember the past 2 months. I've been chemo for 2 months already. As I got my diagnosis a little over 2 months ago. I honestly don't remember half the time so far, in the past 2 months. I'm just, there's no reason to focus on it. I just focus on living through the moment right now. It's working. I'm alive, so that's good. But yeah. Also, I think my mother or somebody got me this really cool hat. It's the summer, so I'm not really wearing it, but it's like a Nintendo, an NES controller beanie, and on the inside it's reversible. On the inside it says official game tester. I've been playing a bunch of Tales of the Abyss and Fire Emblem Awakening lately. Those games are very fun. I recommend them highly. Tales of the Abyss 3D. Both of them are for the 3DS. I recommend them highly if you don't have them. I just got StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm last night, so I'm going to play that today. And yeah, a couple of our dogs are about to give birth sometime this week. So that's going to be fun, coordinating that with any, that's probably going to be around the time that I decide to get a fever and need, to go to the hospital, where, one of my parents stays with me. So, that's probably going to be while one of the dogs are giving birth. But yeah. That's about it. I'm sorry that I haven't had, this isn't a high energy weekly update. And I'm going to rest now, so I'll see you guys Hopefully next week with a bit more energy. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with the weekly update. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.